Hello to the end of 2020. Thank God is all I can say. This December has been insane. So that brings me to 2020 in review. I don't know, this year has been, strangely sad and strangely productive at the same time. I guess people having all the time on their hands like I did ended up with me being able to do a lot more than I thought. Like I said, this has been the longest riding season ever. I still haven't stopped riding, and it all started with, and I blame those fat bike guys, because back in early February, I just decided to go out for a quick fat bike ride with Sweet Pete's down the Don Valley. Wow, that led to having way too much fun. So that seed got planted. Then we had planned to head down to North Carolina in late March, like probably the weekend of the 27th, and we were going to do a Ghost Rider MTB channel launch back then. Do something bigger, try to take it from a part-time effort into a full-time, I'd dedicate most of my time to it. Well, we all know what happened in March.
On this Saturday night, the number of COVID-19 cases climb across our country.
There are sacrifices we're all making, but it's beginning to work.
The new restrictions Ottawa is imposing on domestic travel.
We need you to continue to stay home.
Justin Trudeau is encouraged by the early evidence out of BC that shows physical distancing may be working.
If you're staying home because of the COVID-19 pandemic, you are not alone.
But when that happened, that just threw everything, monkey wrench, spanner, socket, kitchen sink, sabo, everything into the works. You name it, they ended up in the works and everything just stopped. So one of the things to sort of pivot on what was going on, the key message was social distancing. Well, we all know what happened to the bike industry this year. It exploded and then fell flat on its face, right? Nobody could keep up with the demand. That led to an interesting sort of development for me. Not that I had any bikes to sell, because really we didn't, but what it did was it allowed us to planning, let's go do some rides. Now, where are we going to ride? We're in Southern Ontario, and thanks to Trailforks, I was able to look up a lot of places that were within about 2.5 hours of Toronto, because we really didn't feel comfortable staying anywhere. We wanted to get out there, be able to ride for a few hours and then get back home, because staying in a hotel, who knows if it was being cleaned properly, who knows what the region status was like, whether they were locked down, whether you'd be able to get food. It was easier that way. At first I was really depressed because I couldn't think of anywhere. And then as I started looking, I quickly realized that there were way more places than I thought. Okay, here we are in Pickering, and we're off to do this Seton Trail. Haven't been here since the late 90s. So watch this downhill. It's not hard, but it's a big downhill. There you go. Nice, ladies, nice! Alright, Saturday morning, Durham Forest. Funny how those trees just jump out at you. This last section of trails is going to be the whole damn video. More bricks. Grey brick road. All grey brick roads lead to home. Alright, we're back at Durham Forest. Except we're going to be on the south side now. This is the East Duffins headwaters, the East Walker Woods trailhead. So now we're going to head east on Taylor Creek. We're going to go across, check out Warden Woods. Oh, come on, cheater! What, you afraid you're gonna get left behind? There you go. This trail just started and there's nothing past that. So we were riding in the big nothing. Pauline's nothing. Alright, just the three of us. Thank you. Have a good one. Stay safe. Got back from the Wooden Woods ride and decided to slam some Popeyes. Okay, so this is Mansfield and we're gonna have to look out for all the turkey hunters. So nobody dressed like a turkey or you could end up late Thanksgiving dinner. It wasn't until after I passed the turn off that it started chirping about turn right, then it started chirping about U-turn. So now it's busy chirping about make a U-turn. Crock of shit. And we're on McLeod's Landing. Left. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. Do you? Kill that first. Oh, you know what? We went left. See here? Okay, so here we are at 3 Stage. Southeast corner parking lot. Out on Pretty Valley Road, I think it is. Rocks and roots. No front brakes or walk. Some roots and rocks. Stream. Alright. Who said it was all downhill is a liar. Because last time I checked, this is called an uphill. Death by uphill. Again. We've been out to this sport since the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and hadn't got back into it till maybe 2016 full time. And as I started digging through the local regions, I found things like, places like Durham, Walker Woods, Dagmar North, Porcelain 3-stage, you know, Palgrave, Glen Haffey, Hydrocut, Turkey Point, Raven Shoe, Ganaraska, McLeod's Landing, Bond Loop, Gorba, Hafta, which is Halton Agreement Forest, Porcupine Ridge, Seaton, you know, Mansfield, and I couldn't believe these places were there, and I couldn't believe how good the riding was. So if you think about it, if you do have access to wheels, or you can do one of these rideshare things, or even rent a car, you could safely get you and your local group, your family, right, out to these places within 2 hours. You could ride and you'd be back home in the same afternoon. I'm going to put up a list of some of the places I think are really good. As I said, between, let's say, 4 and 6 hours drive from Toronto. So if you guys want to go visit there, that's the list is, you know, and it's on Trailforks. So if you use Trailforks, easy to find, easy to plan a route, and you'll be able to, you know, find your way around. At least it's good for exploration. At least it gets you out of the city. At least it gets you doing something, right? In August, we did the Great Cycle Challenge. Rode a good 350 kilometers plus, raised a few $1,000s to help fight kids' cancer, and every pedal stroke was worth it. If I can help one child beat cancer, I would do this every day of every year until I checked out, because these kids shouldn't have to live with pain. They should just be able to live their lives. So next year, we're doing it again, and I challenge everybody who's watching this to join in. Even if you raise $1, it's better than nothing. So back to the fat bike thing. I think in June or middle July, I started looking for fat bikes, and boy did I luck out. Everywhere I went, nobody could tell me if they had any in stock. We're gonna get them in stock. Eventually, Donella's on Lawrence Avenue East, they came through. Riding an XC bike in iffy weather with snow and slush is not the same thing as riding your fat bike, because totally different. Yes, we're pushing an extra 10 pounds, for Don it's an extra 15 pounds. Big fat tires that are soft, a lot of work, but you know what? It's not a race. You just get out there and you can ride the trails in all this crazy weather that normally would bog you down on your XC bike, and it's just like you're floating along. Anyway, I've been through the Don Valley with my fat bike, and it handles everything. What is it? Beaver Flats, the Ridge, Bunny Run, Bunny Poop, Trash Panda. It's turned out to be a really good buy, so I can recommend that one. Right now we're trying to spin up some stuff for our Patreon subscribers, stickers, mud guards. We got mud guards with stickers. They're just prototypes, so if you're a Patreon subscriber and you're interested, you let me know. I'll send you one. As the restrictions ease up, we're going to try to travel some more. We hope that things will get easier, so we can go further north, potentially go further east, go further west, maybe swing up around Manitoba. I don't know, we'll see. Travel also means heading down to the US. There's a lot of riding down there that we used to do. I'd like to get back to that again. And also heading down into the Caribbean Islands. There are a few places down there that have some interesting riding that I've been invited to, that I want to go visit until things calm down again and all that borders open, and you know, I won't get trapped there or have to come back to Canada and isolate for 14 days. That's off the table, right? So we'll see. That's probably going to be 2022. One of the things I really want to do is thank everybody who's jumped in to help with things like bike parts, bike repairs, comments, making the connections to people who we've ridden with, the groups that get out there and ride. It's what it's about, right? I'm always looking for guys who ride more and better than I do, so I can learn from them. And the same way, if I can ever help anyone get a little bit better, I'll teach you what I know and how I get things done, and if it works for you, great. In conclusion, end of 2020, Ontario, lots of places to ride, all kinds of terrain, all kinds of features, from jump tracks, pump tracks, to rock slabs that'll break you up and spit you out and chew you up, stomp on you. They're there. Anyway, cut this short. I think I've been talking for too long. Thanks again, everybody. End of 2020. Have a happy holiday season. Have a happy new year. See you in 2021. Stay safe. Let's meet on the trails.